Okay, so it's night now, and let's check out our new friend over here. What's up, little guy? One thing that I find particularly cool about these snippets is how they set the tone. And it's interesting to consider that that was the first one where actually something looked not correct. Because we've had things like the very first episode had like a lot of traffic. When a lot of traffic is normal, that was the first one that presented a malfunction of some sort. And that's a really good prelude for what we're about to encounter in this stage. Yep. We're also now much more surrounded by technology. Our wind turbine things much closer to us. A lot more integrated in the environment. We also have a lot more power lines. And if you watched the Journey Let's Play, you may remember that there was a very specific point in the game where I said the Journey was reminding me of stage 4 of Flower, and this is stage 4. And it's interesting to consider that both games actually concern themselves with the monomyth, as we would call it, like the making of a hero. And that's a lot more obvious in Journey for obvious reasons, but it is 100% true for Flower as well. So in Flower we have, it's a little bit more subtle, I guess. It's a little bit more disguised, at least in the beginning, because one of the things required for the monomyth is the refusal to the call. So if you consider the very first episode, like the very first stage of Flower, to be the call itself, like you are in a place and you go things and things get better, and then it makes a lot more sense why stage 2 would begin with things, with everything feeling a little bit more dead. It's just, that is the refusal. You are refusing the call and everything around you is dying, and you need to come to terms with your responsibility to bring color back into things. I have no idea why the movement was so jerky there. It looks like I was pressing down, but I wasn't. Weird. Anyway, hopefully we can do better in the future. Now we have more things here. We have some ponds, we have some fences. Obviously we have some lights and power lines. We're getting closer to civilization. And that's our journey. That is our journey in Flower. We go from the fields to the city. Good stuff. And in stage 2, we had the power of color. And now we just have the power of light in general. But before we go work our magic in all of these haystacks. Oh, oh, that's a good dissonant counter melody. Yeah, see, when I try to press into the darkness, there's this dissonant. Yeah, there. Oh, that's pretty. Oh, I never noticed that. That's awesome. Anyway, let's try to use our power of light to do more things. Pretty lights, pretty grass. Let's put some life on the spawn. Now we have some frogs. Good stuff. more do we have? What more can we do in this bit? Because this is pretty open, but we don't have that many flowers, in case you didn't notice. Like, the flowers are very sparse now that we are more entangled with technology. Maybe we have some other things over there. What's up? One of the things about this stage is that due to the nature of it being darker, and then also the nature of this is complicated to explain, but found a thing. So because the stage is so dark, and because our power of light makes not exactly the center of the screen, but our character, which is our point of focus, looks so bright, the eye is naturally drawn to contrast, and that actually makes the scenery of the level kind of hard to parse sometimes. It's like you're always focusing on the wrong thing, kinda. It's a little bit weird. Yeah. And we have this weirdly colored sky that goes from light to dark the more we go back and forward into the stage. It's a little bit weird. Feels a little bit clunky, but it's fine. Let's light up some hay. I don't know what's going on with the control scheme in this part of the game. It's really weird. Like, no idea why it's bumping so much into the ground and stuff. Anyway, let's do one more. Good stuff. That was a little bit more smooth. I'm thankful for that. Ooh, nice. Okay, let's check that out. That was the hidden thing, right? The hidden flower petal. And in the distance, we can see some power lines and stuff. Our way. I love this thing. If you try to press forward, it gives you a dissonant melody. That's really cool. And we have some cards here. Oh, what's up? Got a thing. Nice. And we can see that the state of things is not so good with some of these fences, and now this card over here. Things are not looking up for this part of town. Let's continue our journey. And we have this very pretty spiral shape to engage with. But before we do that, let's see what else we can do. Let's explore. It's a shame that we can't really explore without the lights. Oh, no, can't go there. Come on, I want to check the pond. I don't think I can. I want to spawn more frogs into the environment. Yeah, I'm very restricted in where I can go here. Are there more things over there? Like there. That was the original pond, right? That's not a new thing. Yeah, I can hear the frogs. Yep. What's up, friends? How are you doing? All things considered, this is probably my least favorite stage in the entire game. Also because of that thing that I was mentioning, it's kind of hard to see. But the music is also pretty, it doesn't go as many places. However, this is a very important stage in the progress of the game itself. Like, this stage is very important. Nice. I could be doing this a lot faster, it's just, I don't know. Let's just enjoy it. You may call it padding, I choose to call it contemplative gameplay. Good stuff. Nice. Good. Nice. We have one more bit to go. I think I would enjoy this stage a lot more if it wasn't for the whole light thing. If it was just more of this, more of just the flowers without the power. Because this looks very good, and it's not that dark. But I'm sure, now that I think about it, I am pretty sure that YouTube compression will mutilate this gameplay. Just wreck it. YouTube, not a fan of dark colors. Let's bring some frogs to life with the power of light. Good stuff. Where can we interact more with the environment? Oh, over there. Okay. Right? I actually don't know. I think I lost track of directions. Oops. So there was that pawn. Was it the first pawn? Fuck, I'm so turned around. Is this... No, this is the bit that I have to do now. So let's go do other things. I touched that pawn, right? Yep. What else do we have in this direction? So we have another cart there, I believe. Yep. Let's check it out. Oh no, that's the same one. Fuck, what the hell? Maybe, oh yeah, this pawn is new. Yo, what's up? Oh, we got a thing. Nice. Good. Good stuff. Are there more pawns in this way? This one I hear more frogs. Frogs are cool. Frogs are nice. I think in every Let's Play, there comes a point where I just struggle a little bit to think about what to say. And it's funny to try to and map out when these problems happens, because I'm pretty sure my silence also came more or less at this exact moment in Journey. Maybe I just don't like particularly dark levels and I'm just about the whole thing. I don't understand why the camera is angled down so much on these parts. I feel like that also wasn't like this in the original game. Anyway, we did it. Thankfully, the game comes swiftly to my rescue with this development. I could talk a lot about just this bit over here, where the music just turns dissonant and something goes wrong, because the tonal shift is really interesting, right? Because up until this point, we've had this game that was built on nothing but peace. And you are suddenly putting the player in this what is going on place. And that's a risky play for a game like this. To be able to take that away from the player and be like, oh, maybe things are not so great. Like, maybe there is more to this than just a simple relaxing experience. Maybe there is something else that requires pondering and attention. And I like that so much. So this stage, as much as I don't like it, as much as I think it is the weaker stage in all of the game, it is probably the one that's most tonally important to the overall message of the game, and how the emotional journey works to take you from point A to point B. And this part is actually really fast, not because I wanted to, but just because the wind keeps dragging me around. So it's actually very hard to do this slowly. Like, I don't even know if you can. But yeah, like now the music's gone, everything is kind of broken. There's a lot of, yeah, this is just like, this is tense. And as opposed to all of the other times in which the game allowed you to just exist in the atmosphere of the stage about to be finished, this one forces you into the end. And we are presented with our future. So let's see. Oh, we got all three again. Nice. That's good. I wasn't expecting that. Pretty nice. And that leaves us with rain. And where do we go from here? Oh boy.